In fact, news just coming in. The latest that we are getting, of course, is that the police is now investigating this particular accident that took place near Sonipat in Haryana yesterday, where actor Sidhu unfortunately passed away in that accident. Let's listen in to a report that Madhurima, in fact, had filed from the location.
Actor Sidhu, who was initially booked for a Republic Day violence during the farmers' protest, died yesterday in a road accident. We are reporting right side from the civil hospital in the Sonipat district, where his mortal remains were brought for the post-mortem here at the Sonipat district, which is the nearest from the accident spot. Yesterday around 9:30 p.m. when the accident occurred, according to the police officials, this is the place where his mortal remains were brought. This is the mortuary from where we are reporting. Here the mortal remains of Sidhu were kept. The post-mortem was performed, after which his family now has taken the mortal remains of the late actor for cremation in Ludhiana. Sidhu was initially booked in the month of April last year, after which he was given a bail, following which he was again put behind the bars, and in late April he got his second bail. Ever since then he has been out on bail after the court said that he should be present for questioning every time. Yesterday around 9 o'clock SUV rammed into a truck, and the accident was of a massive quantum, specifically from the driver's side where Sidhu was sitting. The impact was so massive that the entire side, the driver's side, had to bear the maximum impact. There was a girl as well who was inside the car. However, her side did not face that kind of damage, and then she was brought here at the hospital and has now been taken by the family back to Punjab. Sidhu was travelling from Delhi to Bhatinda when this particular accident took place. After the news went viral that the late actor has met with accident and has been brought here at the Sonipat hospital, you can see that there are multiple people, a lot of supporters who've gathered here to bid the last adieu to the late actor. Had come here. Now that his mortal remains have been taken, slowly the crowd is being dispersed by the authorities over here. But this is the place where the post-mortem took place. The mortal remains have been taken for the last rites by the family in Ludhiana. This is the report that we got to learn yesterday at around 9:30. The Scorpio that he was driving rammed into a truck, and this is how the accident took place. The driver's side, where he was sitting, got massively damaged, with Sidhu bearing the maximum impact of the accident. This is Madhurima Mishra with Vijay Bhishma for Republic TV.
Well, Madhurima, in fact, now joins us live. She's reporting from Sonipat. Madhurima, what we understand is that the police have now registered an FIR against the driver. Explain to us what really happened. I also believe you're joined by certain police officers there.
Yes, well, absolutely, Nupur. We are joined by the Superintendent of Police over here in Sonipat. We are taking the details right from him. Sir, thank you for speaking with us. Sir, could you highlight that what happened yesterday? How did the accident take place, and what all have you seized from the accident side?
Yeah, the accident happened at around 7:45 p.m. yesterday evening, in which Sidhu was driving the vehicle, and he was traveling along with a female co-passenger. Both had started from Gurgaon. They were on their way to Ludhiana. They entered KMP through Badli toll point at around 7:15 p.m. We have been able to seize the CCTV footage of that toll point. And around 7:50, this vehicle crashed into another vehicle, and in this tragic incident, Sidhu expired. His female co-passenger was taken to hospital, and where she was discharged after basic first aid. We have registered an FIR on the basis of statement of the brother of the deceased. He interacted with Reena, and we have registered an FIR under Rash and Negligent Act, sections of the IPC. And prima facie, it appears to be a case of rash and negligent driving. Our scene of crime teams, they are reconstructing the scene as we speak. And in the morning itself, the postmortem of the deceased was done by a board of doctors. And after postmortem, body has been handed over to the family.
So, if I'm correct to understand that there was a liquor bottle also found from the deceased car as well.
Yeah, a partially consumed liquor bottle has been seized from the vehicle. We have taken the viscera and other blood samples of the deceased for forensic analysis. They will be sent to FSL Madhuban, and only after a report comes, we shall be able to state that whether the deceased had consumed liquor while driving the vehicle.
Okay, sir. So my last question to you is regarding what kind of statement did the female co-passenger with Deep Sidhu make? What did she tell about the entire incident?
Yeah, she has just disclosed that she is a US citizen who had arrived in India on 13th Feb itself, and they were on their way to Gurgaon. So she basically is stating that she was dozing off because of the jet lag and other factors during the course of the journey. Suddenly she heard a noise from Deep Sidhu, and next second the vehicle rammed into another truck that was on the highway. Thereafter she called the acquaintances of Deep Sidhu and other family members, and local ambulance reached over there, which took both the victims to hospital, where Deep Sidhu was declared dead on when being taken to this Karkoda Civil Hospital, and today we have conducted his postmortem.
Okay, so my last question is regarding how far has the investigation gone as far as finding that truck driver is concerned?
We have been able to identify the truck driver. As we speak, my teams are conducting raids across various places. We have been able to zero in on a few hideouts of the driver. So I am pretty sure that by today evening we shall be able to nab him. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So this was SP Rahul Sharma here from Sonipat, and he has given entire detail of the accident that yesterday took place. Nupur, like a half-consumed liquor bottle has been found, though it has to be ascertained as to whether Mr. Deep Sidhu had consumed it or not. However, according to the female passenger that was sitting next to Mr. Sidhu, she had come from the United States of America. Though she was dozing off, suddenly a loud noise came in, indicating the accident. After which Mr. Deep Sidhu, while even bringing him to the hospital, was declared dead. The female passenger has been given first aid and has now been discharged. Nupur.
All right, Madhurima bringing us all those details from Sonipat. Thank you.